this on for? You can dive right into the question. I ain't gonna do no introduction or anything. I'll play it. Let's do it.
Yeah, so this is episode...
Shit, I don't know. we ain't even act like we know like that. Was it 15?
16.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's episode 16.
What's the day? Gotta say the date.
Read the room.
Yeah, December 20th. It's been a grip, niggas.
Last one was in October.
Was it October?
It was a Vegas.
Oh, yeah, the Vegas draw. So, like October 2nd, 1st and 2nd?
Yeah. Yeah, that was probably.
It was after the...
It was after the Rise Festival.
Okay, cool. You ever put that episode up?
Yeah, actually did. I mean, like October 10th or something.
Look at the conversation. Yeah. Alright, let's do it.
Alright, so this is 16, officially. This is kind of like the recap of the year type episode.
For sure.
All the highlights, the lowlights.
Niggas go missing for 2 months to come back with a recap. How that work?
But yeah, so because we can cover, because we did a lot of things between.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So we can cover that. Then I got the question board.
I feel like the question board gonna make it seem like we kind of recapping what we've been doing anyway.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Like, we can hop right. That's a big ass list. So let's hop right in that. Let's go ahead and do it.
Oh no, first. Let's. All right, no. Let's.
you just said. What are you gonna do?
All right, so we gotta ask. What's my man's name?
Dog, is it Mr. Predictable?
Mr. Predicto.
What is Mr. Predictable? That shit's hella funny.
We gotta ask Mr. Predicto. We gotta ask him something for New Year's. He only answers yes or no questions.
That shit don't work. Let's do it though. Fuck it, that nigga lame. What am I gonna ask, cuz?
Oh, alright.
Go the fuck in.
I am confident it is no.
What? He didn't tell you nothing. He already started no bullshit. He said no. Cut cuz off. He bullshit. Cut dog off.
Wait, we gotta.
It is a certainty.
Okay, let's give it a second. Oh, you just already.
That nigga's so sensitive. You make a noise. Nah. That nigga no fuck nigga.
So it's supposed to be. You're supposed to wait.
That motherfucker hearing niggas breathing like, oh, you still breathing? Bitch, shut up.
You're supposed to wait a second and then you get to ask him. You get to ask a question in between after he answers.
That nigga wanted none of that shit. Mr. Predicto, I don't know.
It's supposed to be like he'll say something, or he'll hear whatever. He'll be like, all right, he up. After that, you be like, all right, so am I gonna win? Whatever. Did he answer like cool? He tripping.
I want to go to Mr. Predicto shit.
He was asking.
That nigga out of pocket.
All right, we skip that. Skip that little segment.
So this box big as hell.
So yeah, this
box fucking huge.
This is a present I bought. I already told you what it is.
Yeah,
so I'm just have I'm gonna have you open.
Kicks.
You gonna have to just tear it.
This is fucking weird. Okay. Yeah, bitch. This fucking box is gonna be no good after this. I have the biggest, stupidest feet. Oh yeah. I feel like this is a tribute to the fact that I really like orange. And I don't own any shoes like this. I'm gonna be honest, but this is fire. I like the black. I mean, the brown and the orange. I like orange a lot. I've never had a shoe like this before. Well, I feel like it would be mad comfortable.
What's the name of them?
I don't fucking know. Comfortable.
On the front.
Nike Challenger OGs.
Nike
Challenger OG. I'm 26. I'm fucking OG already. I feel like I need to crimp in these or something though. Is that? It's like a coat material. Okay, yeah. I already got an idea. This is definitely white teed up. I'm fucking dressed like a Mexican. Shout out to the Mexicans at the Cortez. That's what these remind me of, honestly. Thank you. I appreciate that, sincerely. It's always a spectacle with the gifts. I never know what to expect.
I think I'm a good gift giver.
Yeah, I never can guess it until you be like, it is what it is.
I always try to get something like,
That's unorthodox, for sure. I fuck with that. I appreciate that. It is, I don't have it yet. Next time I'll have it. Yeah. We'll have another episode before the actual New Year's. Yeah, we'll do it like that.
Alright. So we just gonna go.
Yeah, let's hang out.
Straight into the questions now. So the first question came from something we talked about that happened for me recently anyway. So I thought of writing it on the board. It was what was the weirdest thing you ever said during sex?
Hey, that's a hell of a question. Oh, fuck. Okay. And I know where this came from, too. I know exactly where this came from. Yo, that's a good question, because, like, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm, like, drinking, I might say some throw it off shit. Nothing too weird, because I practice. Like, I watch a whole bunch of porn, so, like, I know what sounds weird. Niggas be saying anything in porn. So, like, when I be like...
I'm the anything...
Yeah, nah, see, it gotta make sense. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I'm more of a question asking nigga. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest. I might... Yeah, I think I'm a question asker, nigga. I'm not gonna say my questions, because I feel like it's gonna sound like it's rehearsed at that point. And it is, but whatever. But it's like timing. I think the weirdest thing I've ever said was, No. See, like, after the fact, you think about the shit that you've said. Asking a person if they like something is crazy. Like, if you like, that's some nasty shit. Like, you really like, cause you're impaling her. Like, you putting your body part into her body. Like, I mean, yeah, she's liking it, but like, you like, come on. Like, what are you, freaky man? What are you doing? Like, but, yeah, no, that was, like, everything is weird out of context in sex. There's nothing that I can tell you I say during sex that'll be like, oh, that sounds logical. No, like.
Well, top of the mind that we talked about. So, and I don't know why I said it. I don't know what summoned it. But I was like telling the girl to go from like, she was on her stomach, get her on her back. And then I was like, oh, she's already on her back now. So then I was like, she's like, oh, so I was already on top of her. So I was like, oh, you on your fucking back? Like that.
That still don't make no sense. It's like you were punished for not moving. Like, oh, okay.
I was like,
fuck nothing. You're a freak nigga, dog. You on your back, huh? You so sick.
I was like, it doesn't make any sense.
But you was off of Long Island with no food too. And you're a skinny guy. You was off of Long Island with no food, fresh off the Long Island pack.
I said, you on your back?
I could like, bro, like no homo. Imagine what she was thinking. What the fuck? She said, yeah, I'm on my back, nigga. Obviously, what are you? How dare you be on your back? That's all I can think of. But yeah, that's pretty fucking.
I don't know. I was just rolling. I was like, I don't know.
And I'm being modest. I'm sure I've said some stupid shit. You know what? Most of my dumbest questions come after sex. Like the dumbest thing, like, like I'm asking like stupid ass questions. Like, so what did you mean by that? Like a person, like, you know what I mean? That's like during sex though. Yeah, no, I'm pretty rehearsed. I got that shit down.
This is a sidebar to that. This girl told me like that last time we had sex. She was like, "Thank you" after it. That was super.
I've had that before. That's kind of crazy.
Super weird.
It's not crazy. It's not. I don't know if it's weird. It's just kind of like.
I was just like, she's like, "Thank you."
It kind of makes me feel like I did a service, and I appreciate the fact that I did a service. I don't know.
A verbal thank you was.
A verbal thank you was nice. I fuck with that though. Like, you know, showing your appreciation is dope.
Like minutes after, she's like, I just want to thank you for.
Oh no, like she accepted a award on your ass. She was like, I want to thank the Academy. Some people be thankful though.
I was like sleep the other way too.
Oh, she tapped you to say that? Oh, no, see that like you to say all that. That's fucking weird. No, that's different. She woke you up? You know, no. See, that you should have said that. That's fucking weird. No, tapping you and saying that is nuts. No, son. No. All right, yeah. Let's keep it moving. That's some weird shit. Look, she tapped me and said, "Yo, I just want to." Are you asleep? Yes. What the? Yes. I'd like to thank you, freaky body.
What's the weirdest thing you have heard?
I've heard. weirdest thing I've heard. This is tough, man, because I've heard some weird shit. Okay, so look, disclaimer too. I don't want to sound like that nigga. Like I'm just a demon. I am not. Like, so when I say, like, if I decide to say what I've actually heard, then yeah, I guess it will sound like I'm being one of them niggas. I am not. But I would say I've heard. It ain't really words. The sound effects is funny to me. I've heard some weird ass sound effects. Like I've heard like some Street Fighter deaths. Like I've heard some fucked up noises during sex. I'm not being sad.
Noises.
Noises will be mine. Like I've heard like what the fuck is wrong with you? You alright? Like no. The weirdest thing that ever happened to me during sex, no cap, is this. Like she didn't. I'm not gonna say she passed out, but like she was like down for a minute. Like I was worried. Like I ain't gonna even lie. I was like, yo.
She like stopped breathing?
Or she like laid flat. She collapsed flat and stopped moving. And I was like, oh. And we was like in somebody's living room too. Like we was like in somebody's living room. Like people were there. She collapsed. Because the last thing she said was like, I can't breathe. And then she collapsed. And then I was like
naked.
Yes, in these fucking people's living room. She laid out flat, no cap. I swear if I'm lying, I'm dying. She laid out flat like she stopped moving for a solid 10 seconds. Then she just jumped back to it. And then I was like, you alright? She was like, yeah. Hey, do you want to finish? What? I almost called you an ambulance.
She just blinked in the middle.
Bro, she died in the middle. I was like, oh my God. Weirdly enough, we finished. I ain't gonna even lie. I just kept going. I turned it down a little bit from there, but no, she's like, I can't breathe. Flop. Then a good 7-8 seconds, she just hopped back up and was like, you want to keep going?
Oh, she hyperventilated.
What the fuck? All I know is I was like, okay. Damn, now that we talking about this too, now I'm getting memories. One time this girl was like, what's it called, reverse? Like I was like on the edge of the bed though. She was like her feet were on the ground. And I'm like, I'm gonna pull her hair. So I pulled her hair like backwards and her neck said, brah, brah, like her neck popped. Her neck popped. Her neck popped. And I tried to act like I didn't hear it. So I just kept going. She stopped and like started crying. Like she was like, you didn't fucking hear my neck pop. And I was like, I did. I was like, I didn't hear your neck pop. I did it. And she was like, yeah. She was like, you have to pay attention. I was like, wow. Because it was a loud pop. It was like a blah. Okay. And then, like, weirdly enough, afterwards, she cried, and then we finished. So it's been some thrown off shit going on. I'm sure some shit I'm forgetting too. But yeah.
That's okay. I think mine is yelling too. It's like this girl was like, white girl. I told you this before.
What the one with the cat? Like, let's go. You put a cat mask on. She out of pocket.
No, yeah, she put a cat mask on. It's the same person. She put a cat mask on, and then she
the cat mask is hilarious.
She put a cat mask on, and then she screamed like she had like a Super Saiyan thing. Like every time she was shit.
Hey, that shit would freak me the fuck out. I swear to God. I'm proud. Oh, that would freak me the fuck out.
She's every
Hey, boy, I'm telling you, boy.
I was like, yo, every she
Hey, boy. Hey, it's been some shit, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. Turn the Super Saiyan during sex is, man, okay.
And I was like, oh, this is gonna happen every time. Like, this isn't gonna stop.
Now, how do you find out that's like your thing? Like, right when she first started having sex, she just was... She didn't think that was so like, bitch, shut up!
She went from like base Goku to like Super Saiyan guy. Like, it just...
She went through all the levels. Out of pocket.
Oh, shit! Ah!
Sometimes it's too much. Yo, sometimes it's too much. Like, the yelling and shit is cool, but sometimes it be like, my nigga, I stayed in an apartment. Like, shit, like, my nigga, come on.
I'm saying, like, I told her, I was like, yo, like, people can hear you. Like, people, like, that, like, that's where I was like, yo, people can hear. It's not like, okay, and I'm like, there's a room this way, there's a room here. Like, motherfucker, what are you doing? Okay, so the next one would be, in light of the Travis Scott, Astro World, concert. Went to concerts. The concerts we went to this year, and off of that, but related to the Travis Scott thing, if there was a song you were to die to, what song would it be?
You would have picked the song that was.
Yeah, like if it just had like, this is the last song you gonna hear.
At a concert?
At a concert.
I'm dying at the concert.
Yeah.
It would probably be either J. Cole Love Yours or J. Cole Hunger on Hillside.
Oh.
It would be one of those two. No. Hunger for Hillside, Hunger on Hillside, I can't remember if it's 4 or 1. Love Yours or Farewell by J. Cole.
Oh, Farewell.
I want Farewell played at my funeral. Document that.
For mine, actually, like, now that I think about it, weirdly enough, it's a Kid Cudi song. It's like a Kid Cudi cover.
The Prayer?
Yeah, The Prayer.
That's a cover?
Yeah.
That ain't his?
Nah, it's the, he took like the background vocals.
If I die before I wake.
No, he adds.
That'd be fucking crazy to die to.
I will love me.
You
That's
just
if I'm
ready
ready
for you just for the funeral.
That's just me personally. I don't.
You just. Dog, that's a fish. It's a good one.
Because I would just be like, if I slip away, if I die today, I was like that.
Your soul just drift into that. You just.
I would like it. Because I'm ready. But like, I know it would be.
Yeah, no. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all.
Because I was finna say, or no. It's a Uzi song too, I think.
I can't think of a Uzi song I would die to.
I think mine is like, I think it's Scott and Ramona. So I like that song.
I know Scott would die, but that is tough.
I don't think.
Are you holding one hand? You ain't die by yourself to Scott and Ramona, nigga. Get the fuck out. Alright.
Oh, wait, no. I think. Actually, I think I would like Come Out. I Did It Just For You. I think I would
What
like
the
that.
fuck? You got some uplifted ass deaths when you dying for somebody. I did. Who'd you do it for? But now that I think about it too,
no, I'm like just thinking.
there's probably a XXX Tentacion song I can think of.
Oh, the Don't Fall.
No, I'll be creeped out. I'm gonna after that. When you told me what she was saying in the back, that fucked up. Jocelyn Flores. I can do that. I could die to Jocelyn Flores.
Oh, what am I? Which one am I thinking of? Because there's so many, like, the thing, because Shiloh Dynasty is the background vocals for most of those songs. So, like, she has a song, and then XXX is rapping over.
Huh?
So I'm trying to think, like, am I thinking of her song or when? But, like, X rapped over it, and X most popularly rapped over it. Like, all of his background.
And Shiloh Dynasty.
Yeah, Shiloh
I remember you
Dynasty.
saying something about that.
I can't remember, because now I'm thinking about, it's so many. What is the... No, Jocelyn Flores is How Did You Get Here?
Yeah.
I'm stuck in...
Jocelyn Flores, yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one. But yeah, all those are Shiloh Dynasty, so it's like...
I don't know who this or what this is for real. I remember when I bought this. This was a while ago. This is the same bottle. We just call it the Black Panther because it got a fucking Black Panther wrapped around it. I remember buying it because it looked cool. I didn't give a fuck. No cap. What was it? Mukau? Moscow? Mukau?
Moscow.
Mukau? I don't know what this shit called, but we call it the Black Panther.
I think I only drank it like twice. It's been in my refrigerator for what, 7 months?
7 months now. This shit aged. It's the Black Panther.
Speaking of Black Panther. No, I'm just...
That's the next one? I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
No, I got a skit. I haven't done it yet. But I want to like audition for Black Panther using my like Nigerian voice.
Oh, speaking of Nigerian teams, is from Luis, Nigeria.
Oh, I was gonna say Nigerian. But I want to make a skit because I think Letitia Wright is like out of the movie because she don't.
Oh yeah, she fumbled a fucking bag.
She got injured on set and then she did the whole vaccine.
Oh
thing.
no, you could have stabbed me in my neck with the vaccine for me to be the Black Panther.
I don't know. So pretty
You
much.
could literally put that bitch on my tongue if you wanted to.
No, so my skit is
nuts.
gonna be I'm a little audition to Disney. I'm gonna just say shit in like a Nigerian accent. See?
Yeah, you're right. You're about to get canceled. And I ain't going down with you.
No, I'm like I've watched Black Panther enough times. I feel like I can copy. Who are you?
Like, hey, look, come on. Let's go to the next question. Yeah.
Hey,
let's go to the next question, son. That nigga from Oakland.
Hey, no, the accent.
That nigga from Oakland. Fuck out of here. Let's get that nigga Killmonger from Oakland. What are you talking about?
No, if I like just be a little person in the background. I just want to be like a background person. Or you just put me in the back of.
I don't think nothing but main characters talk in Black Panther. When you ever think about it, ain't no like extras. You just stood up when dudes stood up. You was like, you run towards the crowd like you don't talk. You practicing your accent for nothing.
If they need a vocal, like need me to say one sentence, I got the whole dialogue together and it just didn't put me on.
Speaking of accents, I got a kid saying on the board. I don't know what's on the board. He writes the board, and I just answer the questions on the fly. I have a question. If somebody was using your voice as a voice of an animal, animated animal, what animal would it be? What animal would your voice be?
What animal would I be?
That's a good ass question. I like that question. I don't know why. I just imagine you being a giraffe. Like a very smart giraffe. Like you actually, the view was different. What if you were a smart giraffe and all you talked about was perspective? Because you see things differently. That's a bar. Like, pick that up, Netflix. A fucking smart giraffe. My man's. Or you the fucking Toys R Us mascot after he got fired? You gotta live in the regular world? You ain't got no job now. Yo!
Okay.
Hey, Netflix. Yeah, I think I would be like a rhino.
I was going for a bear.
You'd be a bear?
I was thinking you'd be a bear.
Yeah. I could be like the bear I got called the bear in the Big Blue House one time. This girl called me that and everybody laughed. I always remember jokes that hit real hard. I remember jokes that hit me hard. Like, damn, that was stunned. She called me the bear in the Big Blue House. It was one of them laughs in the crowd.
Wait, what happened?
We was talking shit. It was my homegirl. I forgot her name was Ezra or some shit like that. She had like a fucking 5-year-old in like 11th grade. Like, he was fucking early. I don't know how you even pulled that off. But yeah, well, she was just mad grown. Like, she was one of the I don't like doing that, but she was one of the women that if, like, let's say the bus driver was mad, we was acting up and he had stopped. I'm not going nowhere to y'all. I gotta go to work at 4. She was one of them. That's why I think her name was Ezra. Shout out Ezra. If that ain't your name, I'm sorry. You know who you are, I hope, Ezra. What the fuck?
Okay, I'm gonna just go into what was the next one? Okay, next one, the Dave Chappelle concert.
Oh yeah.
We saw Dave in Cincinnati. What else?
It was a screening of his documentary. He didn't do
it wasn't like a stand-up show. Oh yeah, The Line.
Oh yeah. He's not canceled. Don't let niggas lie to you.
No.
If anything, he's more popular.
And The Line was behind the street, behind the block, behind the parking center.
Or wrapped around another building.
Down that building.
We was the last ones in line at one point.
And then and still got in. And still saw the movie. That movie was like 8 hours.
Miraculously.
So yeah, we saw that. Then special guest came out. We had in the sense. Well,
can we say? Can they sue us?
I don't think he can. It's over now.
Yeah.
I mean, all the concerts.
We talking about it on camera. Hey. So we ain't gonna talk about the documentary. Don't need to take that chance.
Yeah, but he just brought out special guests. But y'all, cause he brought out what was it, Method Man, Red Man?
Here.
I mean, and everybody saw that.
Yeah, in Cincinnati, it was Bone Thugs and Harmony, some random nigga. Toliver Kweli.
And then
who was the producer there that was from Cincinnati?
I don't even know.
Wait. It was a nigga with Toliver Kweli.
Yeah,
he was like a famous producer, but C-Note or some shit, whatever.
Yeah.
Then Bone Thugs and then Miss Erykah Badu came out.
Was a super surprise too. because she came out last. Like everything's
Yeah,
over.
yeah. And she came out with T.
And I was like, he was like Erykah Badu. We was like,
Yeah, no. And then like from the announcement of Miss Erykah Badu, it was like, oh shit! And then she took her like 25 minutes to come out. So by the time she came out, it was kind of like, all right, where the fuck is she at?
but yeah, it was a good show though.
Yeah, she dope.
But speaking of that, I know you went to the Playboy Cardi concert.
I did.
What's the thoughts on that?
I want to be honest. I've been thinking about it because I've been listening to Playboy Cardi today, randomly. Today I just been listening to Playboy Cardi. I like Playboy Cardi personally. I understand his aesthetic. I understand he's not going to bar me to death. I understand what he does, if that makes any sense. I just am I'm a big fan of the artistry of like rapping your music and me coming to see you perform your music. I want to see you perform your music. He is kind of just turning up on stage making noises. So while I'm a fan of his, I am not a fan of his performances. That's what I've come to. At the time, I was thinking this is the worst fucking thing I've ever seen, like live, because he wasn't saying any words. He just was making a lot of fucking noises and like fighting the air. And so like the crowd was really exciting. The light show, the light project behind him was pretty dope. The visual is dope, but the actual audio, it's just his music really loud, him screaming over it, him saying "Let's go" every now and again. You know what I mean? Like the whole concert, he said a total of 10 audible words. I was like, oh, that's what he said. Like 10 for sure. Every word, every song, he kind of like the words are playing. Like it's like a sin to have the words playing when you're performing. It's like known as a performing sin.
Yeah, because
that nigga's whole songs like he had somebody plugged up to the aux with big ass speakers and was like running the album, like pretty much. Mm-hmm. So while I'm not a fan of his performance, I am still a fan of his music. Huge fan though. Just
Nah, yeah. And I wanted to go to it, but I was like, I'm gonna work, and then you didn't even pay for it.
No, it was free.
So, but yeah, then we got the St. John concert.
Was St. John before or after? Before.
Yeah, St. John. Yeah, that was before you went to the Cardi concert.
Yeah, St. John.
I thought I felt a little cheated, honestly.
I'm a huge fan of St. John. His music is amazing to me.
I didn't like that Quarantine Wifey with Jid.
Yeah.
Why was that not on the track listing? I just don't.
I see him. I think it was the opposite for me. I think I wasn't a fan of the crowd. Like.
Okay, well.
That's what I would say. I was a fan of the crowd at his concert. Like I don't know what I thought. I mean, I said that's what they would look like. Yeah. But they literally like right now, concerts are literally bombarded by like younger white people that are just like jumping really fucking hard.
And they're not jumping anywhere.
They're just jumping till the beat drops.
Oh yeah. No, I remember when everyone started clapping. I was like, it sounds like a lot of white people in here. I honestly said it out.
I'm not telling y'all to stay home when you can't go to concerts, but right now y'all are like bombarding them bitches now. It's like y'all are like it's like unenjoyable. Like because y'all like you're just jumping. It's a slow song. Y'all jumping. All uncoordinated, bumping into niggas, all in the videos, dancing. You trying to mosh pit. Like, bro, he is talking about love up there right now. And y'all trying to mosh pit.
Hey, y'all can't clap. Y'all can't clap when somebody
when anytime niggas is clapping like this, like, you can hear the uncoordinated, like, whatever. You know what I mean?
Cup your hands.
Yeah, like, but like, now on, if I'm going to see, like, if I'm going to see, like, a turn-up artist, I'm going to try to get, like, an area. Like, I don't want to be in the crowd anymore, because I feel like that's blowing it for me. Like Playboy Cardi would have been doper if I was on the side of the stage in like a little VIP booth or some shit. But being in the crowd, I was like, this is not for me. Yeah, this is not for me. Well, I think I could be in the crowd to like a J. Cole concert. Like I
or Isaiah Rashad.
Yeah, I could do that because we just gonna vibe out. But like y'all just literally waiting for the beat to drop so y'all can jump. It was fucking weird. Whatever.
Yeah, I did like St. John. I just didn't like the crowd was a factor. I didn't like the set list though. I wish it was like other songs. Well, no. Well, I guess I realized I don't know as many songs as I thought I knew. But it was like a couple songs that I thought should have made it that didn't. I was like, you didn't do. Oh, come on! Like that's this album.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I got every song I wanted. I ain't gonna lie. Except Quarantine Wifey. I do want Quarantine Wifey. I didn't get Ransom though. Did you do High School Reunion?
No.
I didn't get high school reunion.
I don't think you did.
But, you know, shout out Shane John. I'm still a huge fan of your music.
Yeah. Still enjoyed it, but I was just like, the DJs he had with before him.
Was it Angel and Envy?
What's the song like? Angel and Envy?
Angel and something.
Something like that. It was like Angel and Devil or Devil.
Demon, Angel, and Demon. Something like that.
Yeah. Both was talented, 2 female DJs. Alright, let's go. What's the most significant advice you gave yourself this year?
I would have to say it was something along the lines of to stop expecting myself from other people. I think that's like the biggest thing lately is like, just because I would do it don't mean they have to do it. It doesn't even mean that I'm doing the right thing. I'm just doing what I believe to be right. It doesn't mean that they have to or should do that. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause everybody thinks differently. So I think that's probably the biggest thing for me. Understanding that, like, you know, people see the world differently. People make different decisions. And because I believe something is right doesn't make it right. And doesn't mean that's how they're thinking.
I feel like I agree with that. I think mine is kind of something similar to that, but different. I feel like it's the same but different. It's like not giving myself to people as much. So like, 'cause I feel like I'm very, very easily can give a lot of me to somebody, not necessarily needing to do that.
Oh yeah, I don't. Yeah, no. So I think I'm like legit opposite.
No, that's what I was saying. Like,
I think I'm literally the legit opposite. Like, yeah, all these people that know me for years that don't know me. Like, really, they be like, you would never do that. Yes, I would.
that's what I meant.
Yes,
like,
I would.
That's what I meant, similar but different. That's why I was like kind of the same way but reverse. But yeah, I think I did that a lot. And then now I'm like, okay, we're like, oh no, I don't have to do that. I can stay right here with it. And I'm just like, cool. Okay. Oh, did I write 2 questions together? Oh, okay, I did. It was what is something you want to stay in 2021, and what is something that you want to take with you into...
Oh, like something to leave and then something to take.
Yeah.
Whatever mindset I'm in right now as we speak today, I would like to take this. And I would like to leave the irresponsible me, for sure. Like I'm trying to get better with making adult decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been in survival mode for so long. I've been like forgetting to prepare for the future. Like I'm so ready to die today that I'm not prepared for tomorrow. I want to stop doing that.
And that's weird because that's the opposite for me. Yeah. Like it's like now having the jobs I work, well 2 jobs now, and then going to class. And then like for that, it helps me forward that mind state because I'm like in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, I gotta go here, I gotta work here, and I gotta do school.
I ain't thinking none of that shit.
It's like
I'm literally prepared to.
Well, no, for me that's a good how I ground myself to like being like okay, because I'm like okay, I gotta still finish school. I'm doing stuff. So like it furthers me from that. Because I'm like oh I gotta finish the classes I'm enrolled in them. I gotta do that. It's like the not knowing of like, I don't have to be anywhere, I don't have to go anywhere, I don't have to do anything. But you know, like my name is on lists, like I'm on charts, like I'm listed. So for me mentally, that's always like. I'm
proud of myself for that too. Like I definitely, being able to quit 16-bit was dope to me. Like, cause that's really not something I do. You know what I'm saying? So being able to like be comfortable with the decision, like alright, I'm out of here. It was dope to me.
I understand that a lot. Yeah. So wait, I didn't answer that really. Well, yeah, I guess I would like to take. I would like to leave the other. I like that I increase my attributes. I feel like from this year to the next. I guess that's like next year now. I'm like okay, I know how to. You know, I saw this, I studied this, I learned. I'm not doing the same stupid shit. So yeah, I guess
it's evolved.
Yeah. Okay, what was after that? So how does 2022 look coming up in the
As we speak today, it seems like it's looking up for sure. Speaking today, as we speak, as I am today, it seems like I've got a handle on certain things, and I'm happy about that. So it's looking to shape up to be a solid year. I'm not even solid. Probably one of the best.
I would say that. I would agree. I feel like I would say.
I want to enjoy myself a lot more. That's what I'm going to focus on for sure. Like looking in the moment of the time, I'm like, I'm in control. Sitting in the moment of the time, I'm like, all right, I'm enjoying this. I want to stretch out in that a lot.
I would say that. I feel like last year, well, most of this year, I feel like most of it stuff happened that I didn't do, and I didn't like that. Like I feel like, but I'm like, oh, okay, I learned from that. I know, cool.
That can happen.
Yeah, I know how to read in that. Got it. Because I feel like I don't like it. I don't like how often as much that happened.
Yeah.
Where I was like, I didn't do nothing. Like, so, I feel like I'm okay with okay, that can happen. That's how you can react to it. That's how it's gonna go.
Weirdly enough, I've always moved like things like that can happen to me. And speaking of that particular instance, I've always like moved like that. Like, okay, I want to make sure that this can't even be said.
Yeah.
Like I've always moved like that. Like I'd be like, no, like, this is what you? Yeah, okay. Like I'm asking. Like I know what I'm saying. I've like ruined it sometimes. Like, okay, but I've always moved like that. So I know I'm not glad that happened to you, but I am happy that you understand that that's a thing.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm like, okay, I know how to operate from it. Yeah. Now I'm just like, cool. I know that. That's why I'm saying that part of me. I was like, I shouldn't have gave that away. That was
right. Facts.
That was okay. All right, where we at? I know I'm like kind of towards the end. Any particular moment of 2022? Is there anything like as far as like a date or a show or a thing or anything specifically at the moment?
The Wale concert is on my radar.
That's mine too, and that's right. That's at the third. That's on the 30th. You know, Wale is in Indy, Old National Center.
That's on my radar.
But anything, yeah.
I'm about to start going. You know what I'm about to start doing? I'm about to start going to concerts that I don't necessarily would like to go to. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like not like to go to.
That aren't your
on my aesthetic.
Yeah, on brand.
Yeah, like I'm gonna go see some non-rappers, some non-singers. I'm gonna go see some people I don't know. Because you know what I've noticed? Every concert I've ever been to, everything sounds good. Like nothing is like, oh, that sounds awful. Like besides when Bone Thugs came out, and just because they mic etiquette was fucked up.
Oh no, and the bass, like the music.
It was like way too loud.
The dude with the guns.
Dog.
Hey, the dude the dude he was bro.
Yeah, they need to talk to they like sound dude. He fucking on them.
That one dude who was shooting them. Hey, he.
Shout out Bone Thugs, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was good, but they mixer whatever it was doing a lot. But no, like going to stuff that isn't like for me because I've always wanted to go to a Panic at the Disco, Paramore, Fallout. I never went to all of them, and I think Fall Out Boy and I didn't have money. Fall Out Boy and Paramore toured together.
Oof.
Like, I think not two.
Let's see, I would go to that just to say I experienced it.
And that was
just to say I experienced it.
Maybe 10 years ago, maybe or something.
Okay, maybe I wouldn't have went 10 years ago because I would have been 16, and that's.
But something like it was like
I wouldn't have went.
That's why like now like I want to see both of y'all, of course. But yeah, like in a moment, you know, it's those like, oh man, like obviously we missed a lot of Cole shows. Just
that hurt.
I was missing the Coles. Like it wasn't like we was like, oh, we would have went to this, but
just a line up.
Yeah. But yeah, now as we can go into, you know, next year and have it be like, okay, we can see these people. We've seen this. We saw you here. So it's like, you know, just making sure we like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go see these guys, and then, you know, having the freedom to do it. Okay, I think I damn near. Let me see. What was the? Did I say what was the most significant moment of this year? Okay. So, I think that was pretty much it. It was the most significant. Ooh. Ooh.
Nigga tongue died mid-sentence. That shit fucked up. Nigga, dude, someone get him a charger! Nigga said, I am the iPhone 14.
Well, I said the favorite moment, most significant moment. That's pretty much it, yeah.
We got a pregame like this before every podcast.
Yeah.
This one's pretty cool. I would say, you know, shout out to our fucking seven viewers. I fuck with y'all.
Yeah.
But, you know what, that's a goal of mine. Instead of that, I'm gonna say, let me ask that question. What are your goals for 2020? My goal is for us to get to 10K. That's my goal. 10K. I'm not gonna sleep until we get to 10K. For what I gotta do, we gotta make clips. 10K is the goal for this year. I wanna get 10K.
Okay. That's fair.
What's your goals for the channel?
Goals for the channel? I feel like we have to film. For the channel, I have to film you in a skit. I mean, that's for channel social media. I have to film you in a skit.
Right.
You gotta you gotta be in a video doing something. Whatever it is. If it's a skit, if it's like a voiceover thing, we gotta post that. I gotta have a video of you of a skit to post somewhere.
Alright. I don't know what I'm doing,
But that was
we still ain't got the outro. But, you know.
That was episode.
My nigga, what the fuck are you doing?
We had a guest here,
Yeah,
guys.
my nigga in the back with a fur coat on.
Well, that's it.
Don't mind me.